this question is for Jason. I have been dying to ask this question. We've had several Chicago casts on our show. Your character has obviously evolved quite a bit over the 9 or so seasons that he has been on the air, and we've watched this grow. But from your perspective, myopically, how do you look at Voight and how he has matured in a positive way? Because obviously this isn't a show about good people versus bad people necessarily, just people who might make some horrible choices variantly, right? So again, I guess the question would be is how has Voight matured in a positive light from the beginning to now, as he has been through so much over these past seasons?
Well, I mean, there's a certain kind of savage quality to him, and you can think of that as, or I would maybe describe it as hungry eat, and that is a lot of who he is. But he's also a smart guy, and he's single-minded in his purpose, which is to do his job well, protect the city, protect the people he cares about, his unit, the citizens. And if natively he's savage, he had gotten away with, and when we first met him, he did whatever he thought was best. He's very present.
Yes.
He's very much in this moment. He doesn't worry about yesterday or tomorrow. So he, if he sees this guy has information, I want information. He says no, Voight would just smack him. Yes. And he'd get and if that didn't work, he'd try something else. And it's not that he's cruel, because if the guy gave the information, if he was really bad, he might get one last slap, but that's all he wanted was the information. It's not like, it's just a tool. And because of the way the world and his world evolved, he was forced to change. And because, again, his senior purpose is to do his job well. And he wouldn't have a job if he continued to do that. So he was able to adapt to the circumstances at hand. And the other thing is he's not full of shit. And so he it's not like he pretends and then secretly beats people up.
Yeah.
He is who he says he is. He may disagree with it at times, but he's coming to grips with it. And so he is maturing. And he's getting his man, generally speaking, and he's doing it in a way that is acceptable. So, and he's also, I think, he has to set an example for his team, which they have a longer future ahead of them. And, he cares about them and them policing, because it's all on his purpose line, make the world a safer place. And his universe is confined to Chicago primarily. So is that an answer?
No, that's great. Thank you so much.